Hey guys, Dynasty Warrior 6 here again with another Game Finds video. We didn't get a very large haul. It was just very slim pickings. We had a rough go. We found a new game store that was extortionately high. They had Mario RPG there for Legend of Seven Stars and Super Nintendo for like 70, 60 bucks. It was a loose cart, not even a box or anything. It was ridiculous. So we didn't have a lot of good luck, but we got some trade packages in from some great YouTubers. I'm going to start off with the first one. I've already, of course, cut them open and got them ready to go. First one came from Julian. Definitely check him out, guys. If you haven't subbed him, sub him, definitely. He sent me a note, though. So he wanted me to definitely read the note. He told me to read it. So he goes, "Hello, Dynasty Warriors. I hope you enjoyed the games. Resident Evil 2 is still my favorite PS1 game ever. Don't forget to give a good blowjob to those carts, of course. Those pesky dirt demons, damn them all to hell." Yep, definitely. Thanks, you are a game Jesus to me. I hope we do another trade in the near future. Keep it retro. No problem, Randy. It definitely will. I will save your note, put it in my little box. Obviously, the first game that he traded to me is pretty obvious now. Is Resident Evil 2, PlayStation, Black Label. I was very thankful and happy that he traded me Resident Evil 2. Leon on the front of that disc right there with the manual, and then Resident Evil 2 right there. Perfect. Thank you, Randy, so much for that. I'll throw that one down there. And then the other package that he sent me additional was 2 more games, and I'll throw that one down there. The second game he sent me, which was really nice of him to do because he knows I'm working on my Sega Genesis cart box collection, is Steel Empire. And he did tell me it did not come with manual, which I knew. But it is a great looking box, Steel Empire. I can't wait to try it out. Kind of like a Gradius 3 game almost. Thank you so much for that. Set that there and that there. And he traded me this game. Now he let me know about this. He traded me Kid Chameleon. Sadly, and I understood this, it is not entirely complete. It did not come with the game. But that's what we agreed to. I definitely asked him just for this because I'm looking to increase. And I can always seem to find loose cards pretty easily. It's just the cases I have a hard time finding. So Kid Chameleon, case and manual. Thank you, Randy Julian. Definitely check him out, guys, if you have not checked him out. Next trade package came from another great YouTuber. It is Lost Gamer 8519. Great YouTuber to trade with. It can arrive very fast, very quickly. So I appreciate that very much. I don't. Oh wait, let's see. Oh, there is a note. Okay, set that down real quick. All right. It says, Dynasty Warriors 6, what's going on, man? Not much, except limited on fines. Thanks for the trade. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoy the games. I will definitely enjoy the games you sent me. Keep the good work on your channel, and I hope to do more trades in the future. Lost Gamer. Thank you, man. Definitely will. No problem. I like trading with anyone and everyone I can. So I traded him 3 games, and definitely check out Randy Julian's channel and Lost Gamer's channel to see what I traded to them for games. And then this was mostly actually Jason who did a bulk of the trade on this stuff, as you know, Can Man Jason. And then I forget exactly, I know for a fact on this one, Jason traded for a game for this game, Devil May Cry 4. Very nice game. It is complete. Very, very sexy, very cool. And also got Grand Theft Auto Vice City on PS2, Black Label, not greatest hits. And Grand Theft Auto 3 on PS2. Black Label, great. Everything's perfect. Thank you so much, Lost Gamer. So everyone, check them out if you can. They're great YouTubers to trade with. Highly recommended them. Highly recommend. So next up, I'll just jump into the kind of game finds that me and Jason kind of been going. Well, I don't know if Jason got any games. Actually, I don't think Jason got any games really this week. Sadly, I think that's surprising, but sometimes that's how it goes, you know. Sometimes we've had very small finds, sadly. So first up that I picked up for $6 at Game Trader. It's a retro store in one of the malls here in Oregon. I picked up a Virtual Fighter 32X boxed. Sadly, it is not entirely complete. It is missing the manual, but it is in really good shape. Label's in fantastic shape on the cart. Real happy to start kind of getting boxed 32X games because I know I'm expecting something fairly soon to arrive in the mail. So Virtual Fighter 32X, very nice. And that was the only 32X game that I picked up this time because they're really hard to find, sadly. But next up I picked up for $5 at Goodwill was Tekken 4. It is complete, Black Label. Very nice for $5. I also picked up for $3 Virtual Fighter Evolution. It's Virtual Fighter 4 Evolution, sorry. It's Greatest Hits Edition. It only costs $3, but it is complete. Manual's in great shape. Everything looks great about it. Next up, that was $3, and I didn't realize this at the time, but Jason pointed it out to me. This is actually Tekken Tag, but it's a Japanese import game, if you can kind of see that. It's got all the Japanese writing on it. So I was kind of surprised, and $3 isn't too bad, so I'm kind of happy to pick this up. It adds to my Tekken collection, and it's just, I can't play it, sadly. Well, that's the only crappy thing. And then the last game that I picked up on PS2 that was $3 that I couldn't believe I got, and I was so happy, I picked up Resident Evil Code Veronica X on PlayStation 2. It is complete, and I was really happy just to pick this up. Sadly, it is missing the bonus disc to Devil May Cry, the demo, so I may have to try to find that eventually, because this is like the Resident Evil 5th Anniversary Edition, and it came with a Devil May Cry bonus. So that's missing in this, but it is Black Label. It was $3. I'm happy to get it for $3. Any Resident Evil game for $3 is always a good deal, most definitely. So next up, I'll start with a stack of Sega Genesis games that, and it was just real sadly small pickings here, but I picked up for $4. Sadly, no, $3.50. It's $3.50. John Madden Football '92, complete in box. Also, I picked up for this was $1. Super WrestleMania, WWF Super WrestleMania, complete or not complete, missing the manual, but cart and box, very nice. Bill Walsh College Football '95, complete. Sega Sports College Footballs, I believe this is complete. There we are. World Series Baseball. Oh, gosh, these are sealed hard. There we go. And then Joel, my buddy Joel, traded me 2 games for 2 games. I traded him, I believe, Doom 64 on 64 and Star Wars Rogue Squadron on 64. And he gave me 2 Sega Genesis games because he knows I'm really really hunting for these. So he gave me Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Tournament Fighters. It was not complete, but that's all right. The label's in great shape on the cart. And he also gave me, which is one of the best games on Sega, one of the better ones, is Turtles Hyperstone Heist. It is complete, and I cannot thank Joel enough for trading me both these games that I desperately needed for my collection, and one more step in the right direction with the Sega Genesis games. So next up, that I picked up for $5 each at a pawn shop, I picked up 2 Game Boy Advance games. One is Golden Sun. It's like a $20–$25 game, not bad. And I picked up another Advance Wars 2, Black Hole Rising. Sadly, it does have writing on the back. I'm gonna have to try to clean that off with Magic Eraser, but for $5, it's like once again $15–$17 game. Real happy to pick that up. So next up, that I picked up at a video game store once again because I'm going to collect these, and I have a hard time finding them in the wild, so I'm having to kind of buy these at full price, sadly. Is some Sega CD games. First one was I picked up for $20, and it's worth that, sadly, is Advanced Dungeons & Dragons Eye of the Beholder. It is complete with the styrofoam, so it was real nice to get that. Next up was Mickey Mania. Mickey Mania, The Timeless Adventures of Mickey Mouse. Funny enough, I noticed this was, oh, there it goes, styrofoam flying. Funny enough, this was made by Sony Entertainment, or ImageSoft, which is ironic because I didn't know Sega and Sony had worked together before that, so it was real nice. Oh, look at that, it just flies right back up. But there we go, so complete, everything, looks great. And it was about $20 I spent on that. This game was about $10. It is another Sega CD game, of course, Thunderstrike. It is sadly a little mangled, but Thunderstrike. It has everything else though. I have to get some more of these jewel cases if I can find them online to try to fix these a little bit. But Thunderstrike. And then we picked up also Dungeon Master 2 Skullkeep. Except it's missing the styrofoam, but Dungeon Master 2, very nice. And then the last one I picked up, and this was 15, and this game was 15, was Powermonger from Electronic Arts. So all those came from a video game store. I paid full price, sadly, for them. But the next lot, I got this on Shop Goodwill. I spent about $29 on this whole lot, and there's 5 games. So if you think about it, $6 a game. So because it's like if you just round up to 30, that's what it costs. But I picked it up myself, so I didn't have to pay the shipping and handling, of course, because that's where they get you. So first game that I got today was Sega Screams on the Sega Saturn. It's like a $20 little thing right here. So for $6, not bad. Next up was a Virtual Fighter 2, little guy. Discs and everything. Picked up also for about $6, sadly. It was NHL 97. It is complete. Picked up another copy of Batman Forever. So my second copy. Not bad. And then one game I've been looking for, and I'm so glad I picked it up, and it means I only have one more Sega Saturn game to go for Sonic, is I picked up Sonic's 3D Blast on Sega Saturn. This game is in great shape, manual's in great shape, everything looks great about it, so I was real happy to pick this up for $6, because it's like a $20 game, about 15-20 area. So that's it. That's about it for our game finds. It was kind of small just because of slim pickings, just nothing really out there. So big shout outs to Randy Julian and Lost Gamer 8519. Definitely check out their channels, guys. If you haven't subbed them, definitely sub them. We will be back. I will be back, sadly, next week with another game find. So I hope to see you guys next week.